Hello, and welcome to Monster Hunter Wilds, a game in which you hunt monster in the wild. This will be another rambly, just playing the game video. I need both of these, so let me start with the monkey. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna ramble about some Isekai stuff, maybe some fantasy stuff, but out of like all the Isekai I've read, I get it's supposed to be like escapism, but like, is it really? Those are kind of like PCs where like, yeah, I theoretically understand uh, how it works, but it still seems like magic to me. But back to the topic. So I always found it funny that in of course there are exceptions, but in Isekai that you have this downtrodden guy on Earth, right? That maybe got fucked over just by, you know, his lot in life. Some things weren't his fault, in some it was his fault, but basically it is what it is, right? And then in the next life, especially when they try to show that the character is like, you know, a gamer, stuff like that. And then in the next life, they just throw all of the merit and what he should theoretically look for out of the window and just make him OP. Or if they don't make him OP immediately, they give him like one fight and afterwards he's OP. Like, for example, in the what was it called? Basically the guy gets oh, my cat fucked me over. But it's alright, Mango. Basically he gets paralysis, poison, and sleep or darkness, right? He starts out with those three, but they can't miss. It's like guaranteed to hit. So the moment you come like into his range, you're dead. Anyways, you can, like, I'm not saying they have no place, they shouldn't exist, or people are not allowed to like them. What I'm saying, but basically want to talk about what I would like to see. And I can only like kind of remember one, but at the same time I forgot what it was called. What I would love to see is basically an isekai where it's literally just the main guy actually working. That makes sense? I'm not talking to get a 9 to 5. I'm saying, so let's say the premise is, in our world, right? He always really tried, and he wasn't even shit, but like he always tried his hardest. But you know, sometimes life isn't fair, you know? It's not, your hard work basically doesn't, whether you're religious or not, right? Working hard does not equal success or health or adoration or good things in this life, right? So let's say you have someone, right, that did try in this life, and it is what it is, stuff happens, but he gets isekai'd, right? And it's just your typical RPG game world, right? But basically the twist is, he's not a fucking idiot, he's not a cunt, he's not an asshole. Now, to be fair, again, I get it, escapism. But, so you have this guy now that, let's say he does some push-ups, right? Let's keep it simple. So he does some push-ups, and he sees, oh shit, if I do 4 more, I get like a strength and constitution level up. So he keeps going. Like, he doesn't have to train for 1.5 years and really be careful with his nutrition to see the progress as we do, right? It's like an RPG world. You do the fucking push-ups, you get rewarded. So he does that, right? And while he will, of course, over time, he will become the insanely OP main protagonist. But like, come on, man, it shouldn't happen. Like, at least this is what I want. It shouldn't happen in 2 chapters. But yeah, he would basically just, you know, work his way up, do his training, go do his quests, go do his hunts, and work his way up. Like, you're not gonna be able to, if you've never even... Well, to be fair, okay, we can skip that shit, right? I was gonna talk about, like, taking a life, because a lot of people never even saw, like, an animal get slaughtered. So it would be kinda weird to expect them to be able to, like, kill an orc, or, you know. But a lot of isekais try to talk about it, where they're like, yeah, I gave you mental resistance magic, or they just skip over the fact because of the escapism thing. But anyways, it would just be nice, right? Like, he's in a world where he knows, okay, this time around I will proportionally get rewarded for whatever effort I put in, right? Because just by the um, just through the fact of XP bars and existing, that makes sense. But yeah, I would love to see that. Um, oh. Whoops. Do this. Do this. Heal up. Yeah. The isekai I was talking about, I forgot what it was called, but it wasn't what was it? Walking Isekai Life, or I Welcome Isekai? It wasn't that one. There was another one where the main character either gets a basic healing spell or basic light affinity, right? But he's scared shitless. So he travels this world and... Can I perfect block that? Okay, it didn't hit me. So he travels this world. Oh, I can capture him. And he basically goes to this town, for example, right? And he asks him for all the information he can get. And then he tries to look for a magic book. And then he gets like a... He goes into the dungeon, right? And then... It's a bit too realistic if you're like looking for like a escapism thing. It's too realistic. But he goes into the dungeon. And then he fucking realizes, oh my god, this shit is actually dark as fuck. Because he went at night and he got scared. He didn't even know what was there, but he got super scared, right? So he went back to the city, slept, got some more resources, like he got a lantern and he got some proper hiking books and all of that shit, right? But basically, I liked how the manga did it like step by step. And when it comes to fantasy, I read like Helk, it was called, a couple of weeks ago, and finished it. And the author has like a different manga, but it's not done yet. But the current arc, I don't know if he's on hiatus, I don't really know, it's a bit weird. But the current arc, right? Bro, it took like a... I don't mean this in terms of quality. I'm talking about like how serious it got. It took like a nosedive. I'm not gonna spoil it, but if you look at Helk, and then the author, you should see his other work. It has a weird name. It's like Volo Udo Divergent Sword Story or something like that. Yeah, 1 second. Alright. So yeah, I get the escapism stuff. But for example, also if we look at, well, if I look at, I'm not gonna speak for you. I'm gonna do one more hunt. Like solo leveling, right? I'm not... It got an anime recently, but I'm talking back when I read it, right? When I saw the main character, I was like... and this goes, by the way, for all the isekais, all the gates, all the tower, whatever premise have you, it's the same. Same, right? But solo leveling, when he got the opportunity to become stronger, right? And he just becomes taller and ripped and apparently hotter, right? Like what are we doing? What are we doing? I get again, I get the escapism, but is that really what you want? Like if you let's say you get Isekai or whatever, right? And you think of yourself, like you think that, oh, if this was different, or if this would work like video games, or if XYZ, right? Then I would be able to do this and that. And then you get the chance and you're like, nah, fuck all of that. I wanna be 2 meter 20 tall. Yeah, like 6 feet 4. I wanna be ripped immediately. I wanna have all them bitches. Like, what are we doing? I like uh, solo leveling, especially because it was one of the earlier ones, right? So I'm not gonna shit on it for the extremely, like, the tropes, right? Uh, but also I can't really complain because I'm someone that likes like hack dot, and a lot of people would think that's fucking boring as fuck, which fine, fair. Yeah, I get it. Maybe it's just the absolute preference thing. Yeah, I don't know. I just try to look for things that are more what I want, I guess, instead of... Well, it's my video. I'm just I'm just bitching and moaning because it's fun to bitch and moan. It's fun to complain, man. It's fun to talk shit. Don't take this too serious. If anyone's watching this, don't take this serious. I'm just talking. You know, I'm just talking to talk. Yeah, I might need to do some crown hunting. I don't know if I'll just I'll just play myself. I was thinking, I know a lot of people do like crown trading. Like I'm saying that because this is a crown. So what they basically do is you go into their quest, like you do a lobby, right? And then you do their quest, where you get a guaranteed crown because it's seeded. And then afterwards you post a quest for them to get a crown, whatever it is they are missing, right? So you just trade back and forth. Of course you have some people that are just like, I don't give a shit, I just wanna have, here you go, here's a crown quest, take it. You know? But yeah. I just wanted to talk a little bit about Isekai, I guess. Some of them have funny premises. What is up with the titles though? What are we doing? What are we doing? The time I got reincarnated as a stripper pole? The time I got reincarnated as a old 40-year-old man? Am I actually the strongest? My two fucking abilities combined are the best. Second try, live as a aristocrat of a Rune Kingdom. Oh my god, man. I'm gonna make this title like a shitty isekai one. It's funny though, it's funny. You can't say it's not funny. Maybe that's the goal. The authors are just like, man, it can't be fucked. It's funny. It's enjoyable. Yeah, Isekai. It's so interesting to see, like, what it developed into. Because Isekais existed, right? Like, I promise you, now that I think about it, there's probably like 4-hour video discussions about this. Is Inuyasha an Isekai? Is Hunter x Hunter's video game arc an Isekai? I think, wait, Inuyasha is an Isekai, right? Kaguya just doesn't... Was it Kaguya or Kagure? I haven't watched this shit in so long. But it is an Isekai, right? It's just, you don't die. Like when she goes into the well, like she doesn't die. And same goes for our boy, when he hops over into the... For us current, for him future non-demon in Japan. Yeah. Alrighty. I'll end the video here. Just quick and short. Trying to make a video every day, or maybe 2 a day. For now, I think I'll do 1. But yeah, thank you for watching. Don't get bullied, take care, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye bye.